This video is to show how to upload HTML formatted email templates. So HTML code is something that generally marketing departments will write email templates in, and the good thing about HTML coded emails is that you can embed nice imagery and links into other websites. So I'm just going to go down in Tools to SMS and email templates. So we choose our template first of all, and then we're going to add a new template. So this one is called Marshall Car Care, and then we go through and we need to put in a subject line. So when the customer receives the email, it's got a kind of a relevance to what is within that email. So we pop a subject in. Okay, so now we need to create our template. So it's very simple for HTML coded templates. There's a section here called source code, which has got opposing arrows going against it. So if I click onto that, it gives me a source code box, and then I get the actual code. So this is what an HTML formatted email looks like. Lots of code, lots of sort of what looks like jumbled up letters. But once you copy that, okay, so copy the whole text, go back into Inquiry.Max and paste it. As soon as you click OK, it actually shows you what that email is going to look like. So we can see the email here. Okay, there is a preview button as well, so you can click preview just to get an idea of the layout of the email. Once happy, then click save. Okay, so what that does is that gives you a line within your email templates area, which you can see Marshall Car Care just there. Now, if I go back into this and want to set this to automatically send to the customer rather than manually having to go in and send it, I can go in and choose different trigger points. So I'm going to choose sale, and then when I choose a trigger point, it then opens the rule. Okay, so you can see here, just here, I'll just highlight that, edit rule. Okay, so when we click edit rule, we can then use the pencil to go in and actually change when do we want this to go. So let's say we'd like this to go 1 day after, so post action, and then we can choose whether we want to cancel the trigger email if one of these other things happens first. Okay, so if you want to stop the email going if a customer chooses to be lost sold within that 24-hour period. So we're saying this is 1 day after the sale. So how much is actually going to happen within that 24 hours, and are any of these going to impact on that? So it's just tick boxes if you want to set them up. The active box is already ticked, and then you click save. So that's automatically set for the customer to receive. Now, once you start to sell your vehicles, 24 hours after you mark that accepted offer, the customer will then receive an email which looks like this. So we can see the subject line has come through. We can see who it's come from. Okay, so this has come from Marks Motors. Obviously, it will pop your own dealership in there, and it will put the your own email address into the system. So if the customer responds to this email, it's going to go back into your Outlook inbox. So here we can see some nice imagery, some nice text. We've got links as well. So if I click on the link, it will take me into a different page. I can then keep reading through all the text. There's something about privacy policy in there, and then at the bottom it's actually pulled through the sales executive's name and the dealership as well, which is part of the setup of the HTML formatted email. So as you can see, very simple to actually load a HTML formatted email template into your own system and set it to trigger.